Hello guys, a very good morning to one and all present here. This is Amrit Kaur welcoming all of you to the platform ADA 24/7 English Medium and SO regulatory bodies and SO 24/7. I hope you all are staying safe, doing well, and I can see Era Gupta waiting here. Very good morning my dear. Can you just put in a message on the group that yes, the session is live so that students can join the session timely. And before we move further guys, you all know that why this session is important, why newspaper, why the Hindu, why the articles, why the editorial. I have discussed this in very brief. In yesterday's session also we were just figuring out, ma'am, yes, if newspapers then why? If reading, why newspapers? So again, your general knowledge, your general awareness, your vocabulary, your sentence formation, your errors in a particular sentence, or when you talk about the sentence rearrangement, how they are arranged, how they are put in a sequence, how they are written in a sequence, everything my dear will be absolutely there in your mind if in case you are aware how to do that, how to read. So reading is, again, I would rather say it's an art, so please be aware, and I'm sure you all are very talented. You will, even if not, you will grab it, surely, right guys? So moving forward with a very motivational quote right here in front of you, saying that bache, that do it now because sometimes later becomes never. So you have to make sure you like, subscribe and share the channel and the session, which is very important. Very good morning Nancy, how are you? So my dear, yes, of course, if you talk about this particular thing, please be aware when I specifically say the channel name is ADA 24/7 English Medium, and in this channel you will see and notice that we have a proper YT schedule. So when I say you about the YouTube schedule here, please focus. 8 AM it's the Hindu, 11 we're taking up the IBPS batch, 1 PM it's again a very special show, very special. So if in case you think you have missed this session, if you think you have never ever attended this session, guys, I must bring it to your notice, the whole playlist is out. Right, the whole playlist is out. Please go check, get yourself very much aware with the session. This happens daily at 1 PM and IBPS Clerk, this is happening at 4 PM. Ritu Kundan, Sam Gupta, very good morning to all of you. बच्चे share कर दीजिए session को जल्दी से, and you all know this session is live daily at 8 AM specifically on the English medium channel, and the mode of the session is also English medium here. Quote of the day, revision words, one word substitution, idioms and phrases. The best would be here is the editorial, vocabulary and the analysis. So this is the coverage of today's session. Are you all ready with the first word? Okay, the first word here is anticipate. Now, what do you mean by the word called anticipation or anticipate? Now again, I am anticipating that the weather would be bad till the evening. Clear guys? Clear? So when I say anticipation here, anticipate is to clear the concept. Anticipation is to predict when you presume, आपको लगता है, it is not exactly which is going to happen, it is just that you assume. Clear to everyone? Ritu Kundan, what are you wanting to tell me here? Please tell me. Whatever you want to tell, you can write it. Clear guys? So when we talk about anticipation, when you anticipate means, okay, have you all shared the session guys? Ritu Kundan, yes, please बताइए what exactly you want to ask. Very good morning, Ace, how are you? Ritu Kundan, please आप पूछ के बताइए कि आपको पूछना क्या है. Tell me, what do you want to ask, right? So when I say anticipate means to predict, my dear. When I say to regard as probable, expect, or when you just pretend, not pretend, you're predicting, you're presuming something is called anticipation. So you expect, you foresee, you predict and you prophecy means, again, you are just presumption. So presuming something is called here is what? Presuming is called what? So you will say regard as possible, you expect, foresee, predict. Going to the next word is conducive. Again, this conducive word is kept asking, has been asked in many a times. Yes, yes, of course, Ritu, yes, I know that. Please tell me the further thing. I know. So conducive means what, bache? Helping or making something happen. When you really, make something happen, something is happening, is called conducive here. Now you remember in my 1 p.m. session, I don't know how many of you attended this session, I gave 2 glasses here, and in 2 glasses, one fish was trying to go from one glass to the another. Means when you are making something to happen, that is called conducive. Clear to everyone, bache? Please quickly put a thumbs up. And Sam, Gupta, Ritu, Nancy, Era, if you are there in the Telegram, please tell students that the session is live. Kindly join on time, which is very important. Moving forward is the next word, bache, called ligature. Ligature means what? Please understand. Ligature, I have again told, L stands with L. Ligature here means when you're trying to bind something, when you're trying to knot something, right? So when you try to bind something, so bond, cord, knot, link or tie, when you try to bind something is called ligature here. Clear? So reliant here means what? So do not worry, we will learn the words right now, and whatever words we are learning, we will do a rapid revision also, because revision is something which is very important. Clear, guys? So when I say reliant here, reliant means having or showing dependence on something. So you are dependent on something, you rely on someone. So you rely, reliant, dependent, right? Clear to everyone? Synonyms here would be when you are dependent, when you are susceptible, when you are subservient. Now subservient, susceptible, these are the words which examiner will look up to you in asking all these things, right, guys? Moving forward is the next word called disrupt. Now again, if I say disrupt, if I say disruptive, now this word, this stands for negative word. So some disturbance, when you upset someone, when you disturb in someone. रितु, कुंदन, बच्चे अगर आप पढ़ सकते हैं तो प्लीज़ पढ़िए, ये क्या लिखा है, प्लीज़ पढ़िए. इतना बड़ा ब्लॉक लेटर्स में ये क्या लिखा है, समझ में आया बच्चे? रितु, सो दिस चैनल इज़ अ इंग्लिश मीडियम चैनल. मैंने फर्स्ट स्लाइड में भी आई टोल्ड कि दिस इज़ अ इंग्लिश मीडियम चैनल. सो काइंडली सी रितु, आई विल टेल यू वन थिंग. इफ़ यू वॉन्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश, विल यू एवर लर्न इंग्लिश इन इंग्लिश? जब आप हिंदी पढ़ते हैं तो क्या आप अंग्रेजी का यूज़ करते हैं? जब आप हिंदी का कोई मान लीजिए कोई भी आप ग्रामर पढ़े हैं हिंदी का, या कोई भी क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करें, तो क्या आपको हिंदी लैंग्वेज इंग्लिश में लिखी आती है एग्जाम में? नहीं. तो सिमिलरली इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज भी हिंदी में लिखी नहीं आएगी. देयर विल बी नो ट्रांसलेशन ऑफ इंग्लिश. क्लियर? ओके रितु, ओके, बट दिस इज नॉट अ बाइलिंगुअल चैनल. मिक्स करके पढ़ाना, मिलाकर पढ़ाना इज अ बाइलिंगुअल थिंग, एंड दिस इज अ प्योरली इंग्लिश मीडियम चैनल. Clear? All right, moving forward, Preeti, please share the session. Put students the message in the group that kindly join the session on time. I think they are not aware only. सब सो रहे हैं, everybody is sleeping. It's Saturday, enjoying the weekend. Very good. But what about the session? This is more important, guys. Wake up now and sleep an hour later. Clear to everyone? When I say disrupt, disrupt means to disturb. Now please guys understand, you have to learn these meanings. And Ritu, I can see Ritu, Preeti, Sam, everybody who's here, my dear, do not worry. Whatever words we are doing, we'll revise them, and I'll make sure that whatever words you are learning here, you will learn them and revise them here in my session. You don't have to bother about Hindi, English or something. Oh, thank you, Ace. Thank you, Ritu. So, disruptive, negative word. Now, when you disturb, when you upset, impede, obstruct. So, examiner will look up to impede and obstruct for you, from you in the examination. Examiner will not ask this word means disrupt. Now, when you discuss about some clause test, guys, how many times, kitni bari ye word disrupt has been used? How many times the word has been used in fillers. Just see the frequency. उठाइए एक बार पुराने previous year papers and see, just figure out these words are there in those PPTs, in those question papers, previous year papers. ऋतु, जब vocab होता है ना तो वो सबके लिए अच्छा होता है. It's not only just banking and SSC. vocab बढ़ रहा है ना, vocab paper में आएगा. You don't know कहाँ से उठ करके आएगा, so your vocabulary should be very good, right? Moving forward is the next word called pretense. Now pretense is again you are pretense. How will you learn this? Pretense means when you try to pretend, you are just pretending, but it is not happening in actual. So you are just faking. You are trying to pretend. In that case, an attempt to make something that is not the case, that appears true. So putting an act which is you say faking something is called pretensing or pretending something. Yuvraj, quickly share the session. Very good morning, bache. How are you? Right, guys? So when you are just pretending this thing, something which is not actually happening, but fake, right? You're faking. Acting, very good. So an attempt to make something that is not. How many of you are writing, by the way? All right. So next is the idiom here. Moving forward with the first idiom. The first idiom says in hot water. Again, I tried telling you many a times. When you are in hot water, इसको learn करने का trick समझिए तभी याद रहेगा. See guys, learning and just doing the quantity in bulk. ऋतु उस पर भी आएंगे ना रिवीजन के टाइम पे. अभी तो मैं पहले पढ़ा दूं, रिवीजन पे आएंगे, डोंट वरी. So when I say my dear in hot water, when I say in hot water, what do you understand? Hot water means garam pani. So when you are in hot water means you are in some trouble, right? So this is how I am only watching, ma'am. I am only writing, ma'am. Acha, you are only watching and Era is writing. Sam is back. Chaliye. Right. Now when I say, now understand the trick. मतलब you have to see आपको इसको याद कैसे रखना है till examination. You have to see how will you retain this till examination point. So everything that matters here is the, my dear, how to retain. So the retention याद कैसे रखना है. When someone is in hot water, they are in a bad or serious situation. Now when somebody is in a bad situation, somebody is in a troublesome situation, that is called a hot water, in hot water. Right. So my brother is in hot water for failing all his college classes. When you are in trouble. So when you are in some serious situation, when you are in some trouble. Clear? The first phrasal verb here is when I say check out. Now you all must be knowing we are not doing this word for the very first time. We have covered this many a times. Many a times. So check out क्या हुआ बच्चे? What do you mean by? अभी रिवाइज करेंगे, घबराना नहीं है. We will be revising. Yes, युवराज excellent. So ऋतु, I think युवराज ने आपका आंसर दे दिया है. अगर आपको vocabulary पे ही फोकस करना है तो एक बच्चे स्पेशल सेशन चलता है शार्प 1 PM पे, आप उसको ज्वाइन कर लें. That is completely for vocabulary only. क्लियर है? चलिए तो ऋतु आज से शुरू कीजिए, फिर तो 50 पर ले जाइए. चलिए शेयर कीजिए जल्दी से, फिर शुभ काम में देरी किस बात की, राइट? एंड ऋतु, जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ हैं, ये रोज रेगुलरली विदाउट फेलियर दे ज्वाइन द सेशन एंड ऑन टाइम. दे ऑल आर वेरी वेरी dear students to me, because they are joining the session from day one when I started, and till now they have maintained that pace. And that's really great. So to be found to be true or acceptable after being examined. Okay, so my dear, when you check out something, means there are different ways of depicting this word. Very good, very good. So when I say, first of all, you can just understand when you check out from some place. Ma'am, I am checking out from the hotel room. So you check out from there. One is that, right? Then you say check out the prices at our new store. So just look means just look or see, check out the prices at our new store. Clear? Very good, very good. बहुत बढ़िया. Right, so see and look means check out the prices at our new store. Check out here means when you have to see to be found something which is true or acceptable. Now just check out means something which is true after the examination. Right? After the examination, when something is examined. Like when you get your self tested, when you get yourself some blood test, some lab test. So when you are examined and something which is found to be true. Number 3 is we'll have to check him out before we employ him. This is some informal way to look at or examine a person. So we have to check out him before we tend to or before we are employing him. Right? Very good. Very good. Ace. Excellent. Can you make one sentences each? Sam is taking पूरे मजे. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. चलिए. So when you say this, examine a person or thing that seems interesting or attractive. Clear है बच्चे? कोई doubt, कोई दिक्कत है तो बताइए ना. अभी के अभी बता दीजिए. जल्दी, quickly. Any doubts to anyone? Any questions? Okay, chaliye. So now we will have to check him out before we employ him. Informal way to look or examine a person or thing that seems to be interesting or attractive. Check out करना एक बंदे को before उसको employ करने से पहले you're checking out some or just examining something for some test or something you're examining which has happened. Then you see you check out the prices at the new store, at the Zara store, at the H&M store, at the so and so store, right? You go and check. You check out the prices in sales, right? So you go to the mall, check out the prices in sales, yes or no? तो सेल में अपने गर्लफ्रेंड्स बॉयफ्रेंड्स को शॉपिंग पे ले जाते हैं या पहले ही ले जाते हैं? जल्दी से बताइए. Clear please, clear है, जल्दी, quickly. So when I say my dear, now we will be quickly revising, which is very important. So anticipate again. You are presuming, it is your presumption, you are just assuming. So when you predict something, when you assume something is called anticipation. You predict, foresee, prediction करते हैं ना, पहले से सोच लेते हैं. You assume something. That is called anticipate. Please stop your anticipations. Please stop having invalid anticipations. I do not rely on his anticipations. So many words I have made. Clear है सभी को? जल्दी से quickly बताइए. Next word is Ritu. When I am saying we are revising, we'll carry on these words later. पहले अभी जल्दी से quick revision हो रहा है. Conducive means what? Conducive means helping or making someone with something happen. That is called conducive here. Clear to everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Please tell me. So conducive, you all know something that is happening in hot water, in hot weather is not conducive to hard work. This hot weather is not conducive to work hard. When you are helping or making something happen here is called. Ligature is when you are binding. Quickly 1 minute से कम के अंदर हम ये revision कर लेंगे. Right. Computer course name, which computer course you want to get yourself enrolled in? Lakshmi Narayan. Guys, कोई भी आप you want to purchase anything, Y536 code को याद रखना है. If you remember this code, you will be able to buy anything with more than 77 or 77 is the minimum. So 77 or more discount with this particular thing. Right. Very good, Preeti. Excellent. Okay. So when I say reliant, when you are dependent on somebody, quick revision हो रहा है guys. Disruptive, dis is a negative word, so means disturb, upset, impede or obstruct. Pretense, again आप सिर्फ pretend कर रहे हैं, you are faking, you are actually not putting something, you know, in real terms. You are putting an act or you're just faking here. It's called pretending. Idiom we did in hot water. Hot water को ट्रिक याद रखने का ट्रिक कैसे लर्न करेंगे? हॉट वाटर का मतलब होता है आप किसी ट्रबल में है, किसी समस्या में है, किसी प्रॉब्लम में है. क्लियर गाइज? येस और नो? आई विल टेल यू. लक्ष्मी जस्ट वेट, लेट्स जस्ट कंप्लीट दिस रिविजन. दोनों के डाउट्स क्लियर होंगे, ऋतु एंड लक्ष्मी. फ्रेजल वर्ब वी डिड बच्चे. चेकआउट का मतलब एग्जामिन करना. यू चेक आउट द प्राइजेस, यू चेक आउट दी you check out the what? The report. Then you check out the person before you. Certification course. Okay, I'll tell you. Ritu, a lot many. Not just one, a lot many. Alright, so moving forward, there was one student who asked me, ma'am, please tell me what is the plural word of dear. So my dear, when we talk about dear, dear itself act as a singular, plural both. There is no word called dears. When I say dears, this is wrong way of writing this. This is only dear which we write. Dear सबको पता है? हिरन, हिरन. पता है? ऋतु क्लियर है बच्चे? yes or no? जल्दी से बता दीजिए. कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो यहाँ पे लग रही है तो पूछिए प्लीज. अब एक क्लास लग रहा है, लेनी पड़ेगी आपको. चलिए, इसका क्लास भी एक दिन वी विल श्योरली डू. सो व्हाट इज चिल्ड्रन? चिल्ड्रन क्या होता है ऐसे? व्हाट इज चिल्ड्रन? अ सिंगुलर और अ प्लूरल वर्ड? लक्ष्मी, आई विल कम टू योर क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो सिंस रिविजन हैज बीन डन. आई एम टेकिंग one डाउट्स, राइट? Please tell me guys, what do you mean by the word children here, please? Children, what is children? Is it a singular or a plural? Tell me please quickly. So you will use dear and dear, singular, plural, both. This is what I have written. Quickly, what is children here? What is children? A singular or a plural? Please tell me. Okay, if you think, who all are saying this is a plural? Who all are saying this is plural? Ajay, Yuvraj, Ritu, everybody said this is plural. Singular, what is singular for the word children? You all know guys, you all are very talented. Please tell me. Very good, very good. So guys, when you talk about sheep, when you talk about fish, when you talk about deer, they will always be same in the plural form as well. So the plural form will also be same. Sheep, sheep, fish, fish, deer, deer. You will not say sheeps, fishes, deers. Clear to everyone? All right. Now, since you all know, we are here to understand what to understand. Child is the singular. Very good. Now, we will be doing one article. My dear, when I say we are doing some article here now, I will put one passage in front of you, the newspaper article. In that article, I will explain you each and every word very clearly, very clearly, so that आप सभी को वो word समझ में आए, आप उसको sentence से relate कर पाएं. Now, understand one thing very important. When we are reading, do not focus and ask, मैम ये किस एग्जाम के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है? ऑफ कोर्स ये हर एग्जाम के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है. गाइज, जिस एग्जाम में भी इंग्लिश आएगी, इंग्लिश इज द कोर पार्ट ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी पेपर. डू यू ऑल बिलीव इन दिस? Remember guys, so when you talk about English here, English is important in every exam, and yes, reading is something which is super important. So reading is something which is, my dear, super important, right? So reading here will take you to, again, to help figuring out the error detection, to help figuring. अब आपको grammar का use समझना है. Where in singular verbs, plural verbs, where in which sort of pronoun is added. Quickly share कर दो session को guys, जल्दी से. लक्ष्मी, अभी just give me a while, I'll explain you. Right, clear है यहाँ तक सभी को? So we'll be figuring out, of course, vocab words, some good idiom phrase, some phrasal verbs, right? So all these things you will be understanding just when you are focusing on this particular part. Otherwise, so guys, you know, reading is not that आपने फटाफट पढ़ लिया, but what have you learned, what have you grabbed by reading is more important. Yes, English is important for every exam. That is very very true. प्रीति वैश्य, बिल्कुल सही बोला आप. चलिए, अभी अभी किसी ने मुझसे यहाँ पे एक सेंटेंस पूछा है, एक लक्ष्मी आस्क्ड मी मैम हाउ टू एनरोल इन द कंप्यूटर सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स. ठीक है, चलिए जल्दी से एक बारी फटाफट से. लक्ष्मी, आई इज ऑन द स्क्रीन. हियर यू विल गो माय डियर एंड यू विल टाइप इन. So herein on the search column you will type in, my dear, the computer certification course, and the moment you type in you will be aware that how exactly to purchase. Same option. आप कंप्यूटर सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स बच्चे, कंप्यूटर सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स जैसे ही डालेंगे आपको कोर्स यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, एंड देन यू कैन गो ऑन टू बाय नाउ पे जाके आप, बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग. मीन्स आई ट्राई डूइंग, but I'm not able to write. I will just try because the tab is not opening here. I'm really sorry. This is, let me just, abhi I'll try. Okay, it is working. So this is, my dear, the batch's name is certification course working computer knowledge. 15th of July से ये start हो रहा है लक्ष्मी. Very good, excellent. So you're planning to appear for PGDCA, Lakshmi? Yes, Lakshmi, yes or no? Okay. नमस्ते अमन, नमस्ते. सो गाइज जस्ट हैव अ लुक. बच्चे यहाँ जाएंगे, इट इज फॉर 3199, जबकि ये एक्चुअल प्राइस नहीं है. यू विल अप्लाई इन द कोड हियर. द कोड हियर इज, अगेन आई विल पुट इन हियर, Y536. सो गाइज मात्र 700 रुपए का कोर्स पड़ेगा फॉर 3 months. क्लियर है लक्ष्मी आपको बच्चे? ये कोर्स नाम आपने पढ़ लिया है, सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स वर्किंग 3 months वैलिडिटी. कोड लगाया आपने, कोड लगा कर का आपने देख लिया. Y536 इज द कोड एंड 735 इज द प्राइस. वैलिडिटी इसकी 3 months है. क्लियर है? स्क्रीनशॉट करना है. शैल वी मूव फॉरवर्ड? ऑल राइट. चलिए गाइज अब ध्यान से, वी विल बी गोइंग बैक टू first article. Here says deficit doubts on concern over the current account deficit. Now what is deficit? कितनी बारी तो पढ़ लिया guys? 12 1 PM 8 AM, कितनी बारी we have read this word. Deficit here stands for what? Please एक बारी इसको समझिए. So when I say this and tell this to you guys, again understand, when something is related to, herein I will be discussing that 70% of the things will be clear with the heading. When I say deficit is some shortfall, कम होना. Surplus is ज़्यादा, in abundance, right? So deficit is a word called shortfall here. So opposite क्या हो जाएगा बच्चे इसका? Opposite would be surplus. जब चीजें आपके पास ज़्यादा हैं. क्लियर है? एक बारी थम्स अप लगा दो क्विकली गाइस. So shortfall doubts, deficit doubts on the concern over current account deficit. So concern क्या है? Current account deficit. Fretting about the current account deficit is warranted. Fiscal space must also be reassessed. Fiscal सभी को पता है. Quickly come up, tell me the meaning of the word fretting here. Fretting is something when you talk about the what exactly you can say, when you are fretting about the means you are very anxious about the current account. See guys, if the word is not clear to you, please understand, you can relate it with the sentence. Now fretting about the current means you are very worried, very worried about the current account. So worried, you can also say you are very anxious about the, right, is warranted. Fiscal space also be reassessed, so you have to reassess the fiscal space as well. क्लियर है सभी को? जल्दी से। अरे रितु, आप एक ही चीज को 10 बार पूछ चुके हैं जब से क्लास शुरू हुई है। ऐसे पढ़ाई नहीं होती रितु, समझिए वॉट एवर वी आर टीचिंग। क्या और कोई स्टूडेंट आपकी तरह इतना सवाल करके यहाँ लिख रहा है मैम हाउ टू लर्न इंग्लिश, मैम क्या ये CGL के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है? अरे भाई, of course you are a graduate. Just now you said ma'am I am a graduate, I am a married, and my wife's name is this. So you are so mature person, you must be knowing no that English is valid for every exam. English is the root, is the base for every exam. Very good Ali Nashik, very good. So please Ritu, थोड़ा try to ask the valid questions rather than मैम इंग्लिश स्ट्रॉन्ग करने का कोई तरीका। मैंने आपको 4 बार ही बोला बच्चे, हम 8 AM का सेशन रेगुलर कर रहे हैं, हम 1 PM का सेशन रेगुलर कर रहे हैं। जुड़िए सेशंस में, ज्वाइन करिए। देखिए सेशन की शुरुआत में मैंने एक स्लाइड लगाया था, राइट। चलिए प्लीज अब थोड़ा फोकस यहाँ रखिए और सभी लोग रखिए और ध्यान से समझिए वॉट एवर वी आर टीचिंग हियर। क्लियर है? ये वाला सेशन हमें बिल्कुल फर्स्ट आर्टिकल का। सेकेंड केस, सेकेंड आर्टिकल जो है माय डियर हिंदू का, व्हाट इज द सेकेंड आर्टिकल ट्राइंग टू कन्वे अस हियर? Second article says it's time for vigilance on monkeypox cases in India. Now this says when it says about time for vigilance, vigilance here means what? Please बताइए जल्दी से. So when I talk to you about a word called attention here, attention. I think ये बोर्ड clear है? When you talk about vigilance, so vigilance here stands for the some sort of attention when it is asking you for. So attention, when you are paying attention means you are very cautious. Now when I talk to you about caution here means it is being alert also in a way. So my dear, understand that एक word के लिए how can you cover up and come up with so many words? Of course I am not a dictionary. I have learned them just by one thing, vigilance. You have नहीं समझ आता, ठीक है, समझ लिया, नहीं समझ आया आपको शब्द एग्जाम में, there must be some sentence. If this word would have been asked in the filler, if this word would have been asked in a clause test, of course guys आप इसको relate कर ही पढ़ते ना, you would have not taken it otherwise. क्लियर है सभी को? चलिए लेट्स क्विकली फिगर आउट दी so this says time for vigilance, time for attention on what? Time for attention on monkeypox cases in India. So increased testing and building awareness, not stigmatizing the infected can stop the spread of monkeypox. Now herein you have to tell us नहीं ऋतु गुस्सा नहीं हो रहे, राइट आपके भले के लिए कह रहे हैं कि आपके पास ये कीमती समय जो है ना सिर्फ 40 से 45 मिनट का होता है. यू जस्ट हैव दिस 40 मिनट्स विद मी, प्रोबेबली मैक्सिमम माय डियर 60 मिनट्स हो जाएगा. 1 घंटा मेरे साथ है यहाँ पर, तो उसमें से अंडरस्टैंड द गुड वर्ड्स, उसको लर्न करने के लिए सोचिए. नितिन राजक सत श्री अकाल, हाउ आर यू, कैसे हैं आप? दिस इज व्हाट आई सेड. प्लीज अभी टीचर की कभी बात को बुरा नहीं मानना है और बुरा नहीं लेना है, प्लीज. क्लियर है ना सभी को? आपके भले के लिए ही बोला मैंने, अदरवाइज यहाँ अगर लाइव चैट में बात ही करना है तो अगेन आई कैन लीव दिस एंड आई कैन जस्ट फोकस ऑन टॉकिंग. दिस विल हेल्प यू अगेन, नॉट मी, द आर्टिकल विच वी आर डूइंग. चलिए एक बार जल्दी से इसको पढ़ लेते हैं. टाइम लगाऊंगी गाइज, और एक एक शब्द को इतनी बारीकी से समझना है. यू हैव टू लर्न each and everything with the minute details. You have to understand उस word का मतलब क्या है, right? Clear? I am a cat aspirant. Oh, okay. I'll give you now 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Just make sure you are reading from here till from here, okay, from here till here. चलिए guys, 20 seconds and the time starts now. जल्दी से पढ़ लीजिए. Yes, Nitin, the Hindu editorial English vocabulary section I am taking. Quickly share the session. The session happens daily 8 a.m. If in case anyone is new here and not aware, regularly you can join the session 8 a.m. Now you remember guys, I don't know, but if you are a regular student, I have taught you this word called sanguine. Now what if agar ye sanguine word, it could have been asked you in a clause test, in a filler, in the options given below. What if this word comes in your reading comprehension as what is the exact meaning? So guys, again, understanding is very important. This word sanguine, what else? Strife. What else please? Quickly understand, what do they mean? Sanguine you all know. If you do not know, don't worry, I will tell you. See, try to relate, try to write the words. Done? All of you done? Very good. Nitin, I am not doing the analysis here. Of course, this is the in-depth analysis only in a way, because you are learning your current affairs also, you are learning your current awareness here, current affairs here, and your GK will be strong with some static things like the names of the CMs and presidents and everything, and vocabulary will also go strong. So anyway, stay connected with the session. I am sure it will help you. Sanguine is quite hopeful. When you are quite hopeful, what क्या लिखा है इसमें देखिए. In its latest review of the economy encompassing the period from June till July 10th, the Finance Ministry is hopeful about the India's economic recovery. So Finance Ministry is quite sanguine about the recovery, means quite hopeful. Now guys, stop using some regular words. You know, I have made few shorts also for all of you. I don't know you have been through the shorts or not. In that, I try telling you, you generally say, ma'am, this is very good looking, this is very cute, very nice, your dog is very cute. No guys, why do you use this word very? Why do you use a word cute and smart and good? Start using words. The dog here is very adorable, very admirable. कितने अच्छे वर्ड हैं, यूज करने में भी अच्छा लगेगा. You are looking stunning, striving, not striving. You're looking stunning. Again, so terrific, stunning, terrific, lit, the party was lit. Start using such words to make sure that yes guys, oh very cute, very sweet, over kariye, grow up, please grow up guys. Old words, start using new words now, right? So herein this sanguine means hopeful. Now instead of using I'm quite hopeful for the result, start using sanguine. I'm quite sanguine about the result this time. I'm quite sanguine about the result this time. I'm quite hopeful about the result this time. कितना बढ़िया लगेगा आपको खुद को बोलने में, ऐसा यूज करके देखिए प्लीज. Clear guys, everyone? It's single L, that's you, don't read it as double L. Okay, so it is done. Sanguine about the economic recovery, that has asserted that the major macroeconomic risk have subsided. Now this is telling us about that इन्होंने क्या है, what asserted, they have given a thought that the major macroeconomic risk have subsided, done aside over the past 6 weeks. The government's cautious optimism is tinged. Now cautious optimism is something which is very, I am very optimistic person, I am very positive person, that's called optimistic here. Clear to everyone? Any doubts to anyone till here? Yes or no guys? So when it is says it is optimistic is tinged. What do you mean by that? Optimistic is tinged, which emit very clear. Optimism is tinged with impeding concerns as a speedier tightening of monetary policy by the USA. Clear till here? Any doubts to anyone? Guys एक बार हाँ ना तो कर दो. बहुत ही सरल भाषा में लिखा है. Very thank you Preeti. All of a sudden you said so. Nitin, Sam Gupta and Yuvraj will help you. It's the same both ways. Both the ways. Okay bache. So clear is right, tinged is right, impending. What do you mean by the word impending? Now I am telling you all the words. 1, 2, 3, 4. So many words. Again you have to start writing them. No Sam, I am, and with the same. It is same both ways. Sam, Yuvraj, this is same both ways. Right? So something which is very eminent, you can say in a way. Very eminent is called here impending, right? Now आसान, हिंदी में बोले तो आसान. So ting, very clear with the impending concerns of the speedier tightening monetary policies by the US. Now herein we understand that the Federal Republic and the resultant dip, जो कि resultant dip था, whatever the result was there, the conclusion in the asset market, which can mar the sentiment and the consumption on top of the persistent geopolitical strives here. This is a together word which will be used as geopolitical strives. 150 करोड़ बार बता रहा हूँ. What? So Nitin, it is the same on both the ways. Same Nitin, same, I am telling you, it's same. Chaliye, let's go forward. But for now, the interest rate hikes, the measures to curtail. Now see guys, so many new words are here in the session today. Please understand all the words. What do you mean by curtail? Katauti, curtail को काटना. Katauti means something when you are reducing something. Right, when you are reducing something. Curtail काटना means to cut down. So curtail, cut. हमेशा जिंदगी में याद रहेगा. ट्रिक से लर्न करोगे ना, जिंदगी भर याद रहेगा. If you will not use trick, you will not be able to memorize the words, which is very important. Now Ritu is very specific, my dear. I anyways have to speak because I have to tell you the meanings. Right? But I was saying you all not to make all the things here because guys again we are studying here. No, this is why I said. So Ritu, please don't take that thing other way. So we were here, yes, curtail the outflow of the dollars announced by the central bank with the several steps from the government such as the imposition of what? Of the windfall taxes and the higher import duties of the forest generals like gold have been credited for lifting some of the dark clouds over the economy. एक word अभी हम clear रूप से पढ़ेंगे. चलिए, clear है. Now what do you mean by dark clouds? Anyone up with this? Come up, please. So some reversal over the economy here. This stands for this. Oh, all right. That is because of the anxiety, Ashish. That is because of the anxiety. Please take rest and please don't worry. Stop this anxiety. अभी के अभी इसको खत्म कीजिए. मतलब cool mind से. Just go with a cool mind and I'm sure you will crack it. You will nail it. But go with a very cool mind. चलो guys, now we are understanding it. Meanings are clear. अब एक एक word को relate करना है फटाफट से. In the latest review of the economy encompassing the period from what now बात हो रही है from June to July period 10 की. The finance ministry is quite hopeful about the economic recovery because they were thinking that the economy is really going down. Now they are quite hopeful. उनको ऐसा लग रहा है that this will be, they are quite hopeful, they are quite positive about the economic recovery here, right? Ma'am, I have sended you a request. नहीं होता बच्चे. I have sent you a request, SENT. On Instagram after a session, please accept it. It's a humble request. I will do accept, but sent लिखिए please. ठीक है, समझिए इसको. I will do it. Do not worry. So economic recovery हो गया and has asserted that the major macroeconomics. Instagram पे बहुत कम बच्चे हैं मेरे साथ because it's more on the Telegram side, but I will do that. If you wish, if you all are on Instagram, we'll see that. Don't worry. Clear है? And that has asserted that the major macroeconomic risk have subsided. So when this risk have subsided, see guys, talking about asserted that the macroeconomic risks, I have not written the word risk here. एक चीज को ना please बहुत बारीकी से ध्यान से समझा कीजिए. Risks word लिखा है यहाँ पे. Economic risk have subsided, sideline. Subside means sideline. कितना over the past 6 weeks. The government's cautious optimism tinged with the impending concern. So positive is very clear with the impending, with the imminent, आसान concerns of the speedier tightening of the monetary policy of the US. Again यहाँ तक बिल्कुल बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से हमें clear है एक एक word. फिर guys it is saying the Federal Reserve and the resultant dip is the asset market. In the asset market में जो हमारा Federal Reserve है और जो resultant dip है, which can mar the sentiment and the consumption on the top of persistent geopolitical strives, right? Talking about the geopolitical strives here. Subsided, reduce and you're just sidelining. मैम मेरी रिक्वेस्ट भी है, उसको भी एक्सेप्ट कर लेना. ऑल राइट, आई सभी की रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट कर लूंगी मैं. डू नॉट वरी, आई विल डू दैट. Sam, you're too good actually. चलिए. So but for now, अभी के लिए the interest rate hikes and the measures to curtail. अभी के लिए this is saying and telling us about the interest rate. When you're talking about the interest rate here for now and the hikes and the measures to curtail the outflow of the dollars, to reduce the outflow of the, so whatever the dollars are outflowing, to reduce its price, the outflow announced by the central bank with the several steps from the government, such as the imposition of the windfall taxes. Imposition क्या होता है? When you impose something, जब किसी law को, किसी rule को impose किया जाए. So when you're enforcing the law, when you're imposing the law, when you're enforcing some laws and rules. So guys, we did one word few days back called enforcing or enforced. So means when you're imposing or imposed. No my dear, I'm not from Chandigarh. Right, so guys, अब समझ में आ रहा है ना कैसे we did this word curtail, we took this word imposition, then we also did just few days back only. Yes, imposition we did, sanguine we did, curtail we did. Clear है guys यहाँ तक. And the higher import duties for the forex drainers like gold have been credited for lifting some of the dark clouds over the economy. Bura time, dark clouds, bad time. Clear? This is not enforce, Ali Nashik. This imposing means here to enforce. E-N-F-O-R-C-E. इसको enforce बोलते हैं. गाइज बहुत ज़रूरी है कि यही कुछ छोटी छोटी चीज़ें, जैसे कि अभी किसी स्टूडेंट ने यहाँ पे सेंडेड बोल दिया था, तो सेंडेड नहीं सेंट होता है, तो ये सब चीज़ों की आपको बहुत ज़रूरत है। अच्छा गाइज, डू यू रियली वांट ये छोटी छोटी चीज़ों का मैं एक स्पेशल बैच बनाऊं फॉर सम स्पोकन इंग्लिश, जिसमें आपको समझ आए कि सेंट कब बोलना है या फिर आपको एनफोर्स कब बोलना है। अब 3 तरीके का वर्ड होता है, इंश्योर, एंश्योर और एश्योर। There are three words with us: ensure, assure and assure, ensure. Oh, Nitin Rajak, thank you. I will thank you. So my dear, please understand these small things will really play a big role in your life while you're speaking, while you're in your interview, while you're using some message languages, while you're talking to somebody, while you are speaking something or while you're reading something. Right? If you want, I will start a specific batch for all of you and we'll keep a name called Spoken English for that. How to speak those, so your pronunciation, your fluency, your some grammatical errors, छोटी छोटी चीजें जो हैं, we'll make sure everything is clear. Grammar तो my dear, we are doing in 11 AM session and 4 PM session, we are doing that. Grammar के लिए तो paid batch है, so you have to join. In 11 and in 4 PM we are doing some questions of those particular examinations. चलिए, क्लियर है? आई थिंक सभी को यहाँ तक बिल्कुल क्लियर है. मूविंग फॉरवर्ड विद द नेक्स्ट पार्ट हियर. चलो, quickly read करना है. Quick read will be done from here. So now this says, despite the excise duty cuts on the petrol and diesel, the ministry believes, ministry को ये लगता है that India's fiscal math for the year will not unravel. Again, a word I have taught you. This word also will not unravel thanks to the recent tax levies and the healthy goods and services tax collection, that is GST, that could get healthier as some GST rate hikes kick from Monday. The industrial metal prices slipping to 16 months low prices for some food items falling off their peaks, and the crude oil prices descending. Ascending, you know, ascending is the order, descending is from छोटे से बड़ा and ascending is from बड़े से छोटा. The order, we used to do this, you remember that? अरे yes ma'am, oh yes ma'am, yes प्रीति बच्चे, of course पेड बैच में तो ग्रामर होगी ना, दैट टू सिर्फ ग्रामर नहीं, फ्रॉम बेसिक टू एडवांस. कितने लोगों ने, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव प्लानिंग और अपेयरिंग फॉर द IBPS क्लर्क दिस टाइम, बताइए जरा. क्लियर है बच्चे? यहाँ तक सबका डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में है. इन द फेस ऑफ फियर्स फॉर अ रिसेशन इन मेनी डेवलप्ड नेशन, दिस हैव एक्चुअली हेल्प्ड. सो हाउएवर, इफ दीज फियर्स डू नॉट ट्रांसलेट इनटू अ सस्टेन्ड एंड अ मीनिंगफुल ड्रॉप इन द फूड एंड the sustained, you know, for survival, doing something continuously, sustained efforts, sustainable you can say. Food and the energy prices in India, current account deficit will deteriorate. So this current account will go down, deteriorate, will fall down. Again, these words we have done. Kindly please be very cautious while you are reading these words, because this will somehow or the other affect each one of you. In 2022 to 2023, on account of the costlier imports, tepid exports on the merchandise account, the ministry has cautioned. Now again, the ministry has cautioned them. The ministry has warned them. Clear to everyone till here? किसी को कोई doubt till in this paragraph, in this passage? We have done everything very clearly here. So when you unravel something, you try to undo something. Means, my dear, when you are solving something. Very good. मतलब कोई चीज तोड़ मोड़ के tangled थी, वो tangled थी, you detangled it. Clear to everyone? किसी को कोई doubt till here? So I am in class 12 currently as a commerce with math student and preparing for IPM, basically BBA, MBA form, IAM. It's a 5 years integrated program. Okay. Deteriorate to fall to decline, and there is English session and personal interview session. Yes. Clear. So yes, of course, vocabulary is important for you. This will help. Yes, there is no doubt in that. Even, see guys, English, when you talk about English, when you talk about reasoning, maths, all these things will matter and affect you till the time you are giving all the entrance exams in life. And other than that, when you even go and appear for some job, some private sector, from public sector, so again entrance examinations are a part of that. Sustainable is, my dear Yuvraj, when you are maintaining it something, when you're maintaining something for a what exactly I say, for a certain level, that's called sustainable. Clear? For a certain level you are maintaining it. Moving forward, I think guys, this session, this topic, this particular paragraph, this is very, very clear to each one of you, and not just to all of you. I think we discussed very nicely about, if we talk about what did we learn today, right? So we discussed about the prices here. We discussed about the deficits here, how the finance ministry has given a thought to it. We discussed about some facts and figures also. So what did we learn? We learned all these things here. Understanding, yes or no, clarity. Apart from this, what else? We read about some special GST things on what all things, on what all items, if we talk about, there was crude oil and all these things were there. See, because all are equally important actually, Sam. Nitin, I can't say that this is important. Each thing is equally important. So this is what we have learned, guys. And now my question to all of you, if in case you think that you have appeared for the RRB exam, then again please make sure everyone, this particular batch, this is available just at ₹1800 for 6 months, and it has already started from 7th of July. If in case you are really looking forward to join this, my dear, 1 month will cost you ₹300 only. And apart from that, let me just take you to the other part here. You will just go like this only to the account here, to the main account, main channel. Herein on the search column, you can just type in my name like this, Amrit Kaur. And my dear, the moment you type in, you will be able to see all the courses by me. So I am taking IBPS clerk batch, again prelims and comprehensive both. This RBI grade B batch is there starting from 1st August. This is starting from 27th of July, just in few more days, guys. So please be aware that how you have to enroll yourself in this particular thing. If I talk to you about this particular batch, this is a comprehensive batch, a complete batch focusing your prelims and mains. If you are really dedicated and concerned for your examination, that yes, you have to clear it, you can use the code Y536. For any course, कोई भी course आपको अपेयर करना है, just type in the name here. By this you will be availing 77% of discount. Clerk batch with complete prelims is also available. This is a mission RRB batch. This is again a new launch, new batch. So किसी को भी doubts clear करने हैं, please join the session. And next session will happen 11 AM today, right? And after that 1 PM. So kindly join the session. These two sessions are the utmost sessions and very, very important. Today at 1 PM session, I'll be doing the whole revision of the entire week. So जुड़ना है तो please जुड़िए. That is a rapid revision session. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all.